Another guy, Leeton, batting on 50. Yeah, talking about Boshundara Mas and the Tiger, I can see as well.
Very good eyesight, Maza. Yeah, stay safe.
He will keep the strike with that single. After 14, it's 107 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
by Minister Guprat Shahi. Mehdi Hassan who opened the innings none for 19, Ibadat none for 22. I thought Muqidul was very good. So was Anisul. It's up to these two bowlers to ensure that they create more pressure. Confirmation all boundaries so far in this match. Beg your pardon, innings have been scored by the pair. Good running, really good running. Pair of Litton Das and Shumo Sharkar. Mushaddiq is very, very good, as I said earlier. Very quick in between the wickets. Came back in, just playing inside the line. And the keeper and the bowler both reacted. Ooh. Suggests that there was a bit of a bat on that. For sure.
I think the keeper was convinced, totally convinced. Confirmation, spike as it goes close to the bat.
The bat of Mosaddiq. Have a look at the real time what really happened. Appeal, soft appeal, isn't it? Keeper, the bowler, just pulling out at the very last moment. Held the neck there.
The bowler was not pretty sure that way. Down the leg side for wide.
Yeah, there was elation more from the keeper than anyone else. The bowler almost went on as an afterthought because he saw the keeper's reaction, and then from there it sort of fizzled out. And like, well, not quite there. There isn't quite an edge, but confirmation there was an edge, and he survives.
He's still there, Musaddiq Hussain. Just a fumble. Hitting it straight to the fielder and picking up a single. So very crucial for the fielders inside the circle to stop those singles. And during these times, fans can stay connected from the comfort of their homes. The Ace Virtual Fan Zone. Keep an eye on your favorite team, favorite players. See what's going on in the Bongobondgu T20. Litton on strike. He's just isn't he dealing in singles? He already has 8 fours in his innings, going at a strike rate of almost 150. Partnership now 19 of 16.
I'm really impressed to see how Anisul bowled. Just chip in a couple of overs, picked up a wicket, dried up the boundaries. Really worked well for the captain. Change of field there.
Well bowled. Got to finish the over. 115 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
Bongobondgu T20 Cup, match number 10. Gazi Group Chattogram. Yeah. Wonderful start, but the brakes have been put on. It's delectably done. Wonderful shot. Just got inside. And very difficult shot to play inside out, and he's got himself a delightful looking IPDC 4.
What a shot by Liton Dash. Just making some room. Once again, not overhitting it, placing, timing, just over the side, over, not just making that gap in the cover region for a boundary.
Well, the boundary of the first ball is going to put pressure on Farhad Reza. Just not quite sure what's going on. Look at that. Now that's being a little cheeky and some risk element to that attempt.
Not necessary. Absolutely, the bloke who's playing so well, hitting the ball lovely through the offside. Absolutely no reason for this shot. You're going to get no value. All you're going to do is give your wicket away, give the keeper a catch or make a mistake. You mentioned Shameen Rajshahi getting back in the game. It's only due to batsman error. 2 shocking strokes by Mohammad Mithun and Shamshur.
Well, there was almost another one a couple of balls back from the man, Liton Dash. Don't expect him to do that.
When you've got a team down and you're batting nicely and you're flowing, you do not give the advantage back. This is Shoma Sarkar. That was the first wicket. It was a good catch, actually, in the deep. He made good ground. But these are the 2 dismissals I want to highlight. Absolutely no need for this. Slower ball, no pace. And again, Shamshur, you've been around too long to make that mistake. Letting the opposition back in the game when you've got them down.
Giving him the charge once again. Mosaddeq Hussain can be a pretty compact batsman, but at times you'll see him just dancing down and trying to meet the ball.
How many shots we have seen today going for a boundary through fine leg and third man? It was all good batsmanship. The batsmen were hitting the ball straight through covers, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket. Why are you trying that ramp shot where the bowlers is bowling slow balls and slow, normally half volleys?
Yes, good running. Very good running. It's a really good pitch. This pitch is playing absolutely fantastically well. All you got to do is get in a good position, hit through the line of the ball, as Liton Dash has done all evening. He has stroked the ball, never overhit the ball. Just commit good cricket shots. These are the bowling resources left. Farhad Reza has been expensive, not like him to go over 10 and over. Normally very economical. Ahead he's got 2 left. He's been expensive today.
Another little stroke into the deep to amble the single. That completes over number 16. 125 for 3 is that time of the evening for the Boshundra LP Gas strategic timeout.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায় উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যান টু সিনে স্পট
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায় স্ক্রল করুন আর স্ট্রিট
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Counting down on the Bosundara will take a strategic timeout.
2, 1.
All set to go. Now they've got a partnership of 29. Liton Dash and Mosaddek Hussain, you need to ensure. Sorry to keep on harping about it, but it's more often than not we have noticed play restarting after any kind of break. Batsmen tend to lose their concentration.
You're a wise man, aren't you? You've seen too many games of cricket. You've seen too many strategic timeouts to know what's around the corner, don't you?
Yeah, I just hope for the Chattogram team's sake it does not happen. But it'll be up to Anisul now to try and bowl accurately. Ensure that complete concentration is there for the batters. Test them. Now, do you think there was some concentration there? Short, wide, and he went charging after it. Had to reach for it.
Almost a cotton bowled. It was upish. The bowler did decent job stopping it. That was a short ball, wide. Batsman coming down the track, hitting the toe of the bat and almost a wicket.
You just heard almost a wicket. Crazy, isn't it? After the break, he's going to try to play a shot like that. Excellent delivery. Yorker Lang, he had to come down very quickly on that Liton Dash. Squeezes it out.
Well, why is Nurul Hassan not standing up for the stumps? That's my question. Fellow bowler, 120 k's, the batsman's charging. Got to stand up for the stumps. Can't let batsmen just charge at your medium pace bowlers and take the attack with him. He's bowling a lot of slower balls as well. Get up to the stumps, keep the batsman in the crease. Give your bowler a target.
The Yorker attempted dugout there. Just the point, not only is he standing behind, but he's standing so much well behind. I mean, it's like as if he's bowling at 140 clicks.
Well, that was 108 kilometres an hour. Look how far the keeper's standing back. It's like Murtaza in his pump when Murtaza was steaming in back in 2007.
Got to go really way back. Well, they're striving to get underneath the ball, but Niri, most occasions not really making contact with the meaty part.
Well, credit the bowler. Anisol's doing a good job getting the Yorkers in. Not very fast, but it's very accurate. You just think the batsman's going to think, right, the bowler's getting his Yorkers in. I'm going to get down the wicket. I'm going to advance down the wicket, try and get it on the full toss.
Tell you what, pressure's been created. 4 singles. Something's got to give here. Mosadek on strike. He goes big, he goes high, he goes long. Excellent shot inside out. Brilliantly made into IPDC maximum.
We have seen some gorgeous shots today. In my book, that's the shot of the day. Over cover, a beautiful swing. Big follow through for IPDC 6 over cover 9.
Yeah, marvellous stroke. Thing of beauty. Doesn't overhit the ball, just caresses it. Goes a long way.
Another good ball to finish with. Decent over except for that over boundary. 17 done. 135 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi.
The partnership worked now. Suddenly the wheel started moving again. It had stopped for a while, becoming a little ominous for the opposing side now. The opposing bowlers will be tested. 3 more overs to go. There will be a lot of throwing the bat around. Oh, another good one. Excellent bowling in the death. It's tough.
We had a contrast of game today. First 10 overs, there were so many runs scored, but now in the later part, the bowlers has done a pretty decent job. They have been economical. They have got the Yorkers right. Litton, at this moment, bit watchful.
Just have a look at what transpired a short while back. Nurul Hassan realized after the event, after the event, he realized that he was out. He had seen it, that little spike in the big screen.
Nothing worse, I tell you. Nothing worse as a keeper when you've had a catch and you think he's nicked it and the batsman gets away and then he gives you the old wink. About 20 minutes later, say, yeah, I got a little feather on that one.
Well, his moving backwards wasn't a wise option, and he knows it.
Keeper says to the batsman, did you get a little nick on that? He goes, no, I didn't nick it, I middled it.
The last over, Mosadek played a similar shot, but then his head was following the ball, the arms went, but the last shot was not in a good position.
Gone for it, slices it, and despairing effort, but to no avail. The elderly Ashraful letting it go through for the IPDC 4.
Once again, Mosadek has got the result, but I was saying that the ball, Mosadek has got the result, but I was saying that the ball he hits for 6, his foot went to the ball, but this occasion his foot just went to the leg stump, but still fruitful.
Yeah, very fruitful. Much needed. 140 for 3. They should get 165, 170 here.
Again, movement backward. Again, the bowler knows, pitches it further up, making it more difficult for him to get some bat on it.
Well, they've got plenty of Yorkers in these last 2 or 3 overs, they really have hit the Yorkers. The only problem when you bowl Yorkers constantly, when you get it wrong, you get the ball, as the batsmen say, in the slot, in the zone. And when you get it in the zone or in the slot, it goes a journey. So we've spoken about having plan A and plan B. So sometimes you can't just rely on that Yorker, because if you get it wrong, it can go. Like the 6 in the previous over and the boundary in this over.
Full toss. Just sliced it, not in absolute control. Get that streaky single of the last ball of the 18th over. Chattogram move on to 141 for 3.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid, Speedster, Ashraful, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
Goes back and he lofts it. That's gotta go a long, long way. Brilliant IPDC maximum.
That's the problem when you're going Yorkers, you get it wrong. You get it right in the hitting zone, right in the arc for the batsman, exactly where they want. Have a look at this, right in the slot. Oh, help yourself. Fabulous stroke. Lovely follow through. Mossadegh found some good rhythm here, some good form.
Allowed to come on to him and just whips it away. He's been trying to get the big sixes in. But if you can get one to hit is the 6 again. Just how close was it to that target? Bottle of organic hair. No, it's quite a bit. There you, he should be hit instead of an umbrella. He should be hitting this one. That'll get him from organic hair, safe and sanitizer. 50,000 taka. Fooled the bowler, fooled the keeper, and bonus runs.
It's going to be 5 wides. It's sloppy. It's really, really sloppy, and it brings up the 150. For Chattogram, but it's pretty poor bowling and it's dreadful keeping, it must be said. However difficult it is to take, you've got to get something behind it, whether it be your pads, your gloves, your chest, anything. Just get something behind it.
They're far enough behind to try and make that attempt.
That's a good point, because Norrell does stand quite deep. I've noticed that. And I know it's a slower ball. Don't have a single with your bowler. Maybe have a little sign. Crashed away through the offside. I always, going back to a long time ago, I always tried to have a signal with my bowler for slow balls. One, because you don't want the ball bouncing before you, making it awkward. And two, you don't want a little nick. You know, you don't want the bowler to bowl a really good slow ball, outfox the batsman, get a nick, and you're standing in front of 4 yards too deep. You've got to have a bit of communication between both keeper and bowler.
A very effective partnership going on. 59 runs. The strike rate has been x 150 plus.
That's pretty accurate, but that's hoisted. Going to fall safely in front of Farhad. It's been interesting to see the pitch map. You see the balls erratic, only 9%. Those are the violet balls throbbing there, hitting the stumps directly. They have been all over the place, haven't they? The beehive is really erratic.
Reminds me of you, bowler Shamim.
Magnificent, magnificent shot. Just clouted it, and it raced away for an IPDC 4.
Mossadegh has been stealing the show. Liton 17 out of not getting strike. That was a half volley outside off stump. Mossadegh on the back foot crunches away through covers for IPDC boundary. You miss the target, the batsman is going to hit you.
He's been striving for mostly backing away and realizing the bowler is going to try the Yorker length, and he's getting enough space inside to make it into a half volley.
I think as well. Don't change that, Mossadegh. Coming on like an absolute cannon. Pinging off that bat. Absolutely found some great rhythm. No shortage nowadays. Everyone travels with 4 or 5, 6 bats in their bag. Steve Smith, the Aussie captain, travels with about 15 on tour.
Seriously.
He does. Excess luggage for Cricket Australia must be through the roof.
Mossadegh again moves that initial movement. Bowler tries to follow. It happened once before when the bowler bowled it wide down the leg side. The keeper missed. This time not quite the same.
Well, I like what Litson Das was trying there, because I think Litson Das is actually right. He realised that Norrell had to dive and tumble down the leg side. There was no way Litson Das was going to get run out here once he set up. Keeper's got to roll, he's got to get up, he's got to get a throw in. Mossadegh though wanted to strike. Mossadegh did not want to barb it. Oh, Mossadegh. He's just pinching the strike now. Poor Litson Das. Not getting the look in. 19 overs bowled, 162 for 3.
ফল বন্ধ।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taski, Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imru, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি-20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। স্ক্রল করুন আর স্ট্রিম করুন রোম্যান্স, কমেডি, থ্রিলার, ক্রাইম, অ্যাকশন, যে কোনো ধরনের অরিজিনাল কন্টেন্ট।
নাটক কিংবা হিট সিনেমা যা কিছুতেই মনে টানে, সিরিজ হোক আর সিরিয়াল, সব বিনোদন একখানে, সব বিনোদন একখানে।
উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Yep, he's got 100. That was in the BPL. The initial lead from the front. Nahidul Islam will start the proceeding. He's very good with the new ball. 1 for 13, 2 for 15, none for 26 in the 3 matches so far. And it's not the spinners. I spoke about the 2 seamers. First it was Mustafa Rahman, then the other Shariqul Islam. Very good. Very good. Apply the pressure right from the word go.
Yeah, certainly is pressure, especially when you've got the back of your mind as a batting group. You've got Mustafa Rahman. No, it's going to be difficult to take down for that required rate of 8 or 9 and over. So you've got to make up those runs somewhere else, potentially. Is it against a spinner? Here we go. That's it. Straight away on the sweep. Straight away. First. IPDC boundary and a beautiful one at that.
Nice way to start off the innings, and Anisul Imon just helped it towards the onside. Both fine leg and square leg were up, and he just need to guide that, and he guided that really well for an IPDC boundary. Good way to start the innings.
Well, I was impressed with his bowling. Anisul bowled well. 3 overs, 1 for 22. It didn't seem great in the context, but he got his Yorkers in, so hopefully a bit of confidence to take into his batting. But this is something we haven't seen much of. The drop and run. Been missing actually this tournament. And sometimes when you get a boundary, it's nice to just get off, just try and get down the other end. And what happens is you draw the fielders in closer, and then when you get the half volley, you punch it through them. Now, it's such a crucial part of building up an innings. Not only trying to pick up a boundary, but also keep rotating the strike. It's just encircles the bowler. He's had a couple of good starts also. Anisul came on with the bat, 35 and 24. Made a really good start because this is a big chase. And they're thinking of reaching the target. They've got to lay a good solid foundation. I also need to, I asked him at the toss. I'll come back after this delivery. Now that they have a really big runs to chase, I asked him at the toss whether he was thinking to send Mehdi Hasan up the order. He's been batting at number 7. But when you have a total of 176 to chase, to wait and see. Yeah, I was waiting for his response when you asked that question, because it's a good question. I think he handled it pretty well. He said, listen, I think our guys are going quite well at the moment, but we'll continue to monitor the situation. It is a decent chase, but it's not a 200 chase. You know, you need a good, decent power play, keep wickets in hand. It's very difficult to defend this ground in the evening with the dew factor. On the sweep again, too high. Might have taken a little bit of glove after hitting the pad. Good power play, something around the 50. More than acceptable. An extra bounce here for Nahidul Islam. Handy bowler. Just got a glove there, yeah, just got a little bit of glove on the way through. Keepers couldn't gather it up. Excellent. Good communication from both the batsmen. Both set off straight away, and when you both set off straight away, you normally make your ground. 7 off the first.
তোমাকে না বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে দিলাম, বিল বিকাশ করো, পেয়ে বিলে যাও, তথ্য দিয়ে বিল দাও। এই দেখো ডিজিটাল রিসিপ্ট, বিল দেওয়ার প্রমাণ।
প্রতি মাসে তাহলে বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করব। এখন দেশের যে কোনো বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করুন নিশ্চিন্তে। আরে রবি, জলদি শুরু কর। সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5 GB স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
Never went out lost after 1. Nice start from Anisul Imon. Nice boundary, good sweep shot. Nice bit of running between the wickets. Beautiful pitch here this evening. The ball's sliding on nicely. It's going to be difficult to defend. We should have a good run chase on our hands here. Going to be Shoreful. Bashundara end. Mazza, it's going to be a decent chase here. Good pitch.
No need for any alarm bells. Get a good start, set yourself up for a good middle over and then a late flurry.
I really hope they don't play that scoop shot which came off the wicket. Yeah, the way the Chattogram batters lost their way at the middle, but later on Mossadegh really showed how easy the wicket is if you play good proper cricketing shots. Talking about Shoriful, another World Cup winning side member, and he's also kept in the high performance squad. So far has shown a bit of aggression. Wanted to pull that, but just too quick for the batsman.
Yeah, he's been very impressive in this tournament. He's bowled at good pace, up mid 130s, often getting near 140. He's aggressive, he's not shy of banging the ball in, but generally it's a good line length and gets a little bit of shape. He's another good find for Bangladesh cricket. Another one off the conveyor belt of fast bowlers. We've got two beautiful lefties here. We've got the Fizz, which is what a weapon to have up your sleeve in those middle overs at the death. Impossible to pick a slow ball. Shoreful picking up wickets with the new ball, which is very important. I think when you've got someone like Mustafizur Rahman, the Fizz up your sleeve, as an opponent you think, right, we need to maybe take the attack to some other bowlers because we just can't get hold of the Fizz in the middle and the end. I think what is important for Rajshahi is to realise that how they plan to handle these two bowlers that you mentioned, one Mustafizur Rahman and Shoriful Islam. Shoriful already picked up 3 for 27 in the last match. He's already have a figure of 2 for 10, so they're the wicket takers. So I think it's important for them to realise that, okay, fine, even if we don't pick up runs against them, let's concentrate on picking up singles. If there's a bad ball, I'm going to put it away. But you really don't want to see them get out when they are bowling. Not an easy job to do though. But I think that should be the plan. How to handle it. That's a beautiful shot off the back of just a little bit wind. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't want to take any unnecessary risk. If the ball is there, put it away. If it's not, respect and look to damn and run and pick up signals. That's a very good shot from Nazmul Hussain. Yeah, it is a good shot. Width and length as a left-hander. What you want. Nazmul Hussain, Shanto is a good player. He's a good stroke maker, plenty of ability. We saw on the stats he's got a T20 century to his name, 115 in the BPL. Free scoring batsman. Shoreful, good pace into 36 Ks and banging away back to the length. Probably to ask you, answer is only going to fall out. If you're saying that, we can pick this up next over. What's an acceptable return against Mustafizur Rahman in terms of runs as a batting unit? What are you happy to take? 7 and over? If you can, I'll be more than happy to take 7 and over. He's going under 4 runs and over in this tournament. So you're planning to look to rotate the strike. I think 6 and over is fair enough. And if you have a bad delivery, you put it away to the boundary. Just next over, it's an interesting chat. 2 overs bowled, 12 without loss.
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা। দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
তোর কাছে রিয়াল নাম্বার আছে? রিয়াল নাম্বার দিয়ে তুই কি করবি? আকাশ কিনতে কম। দুজনে কিনাইতে পারলে আবার এক মাসের বিল ফ্রি। কিন্তু দোস্ত আমি তো রিয়াল নাম্বার অনেক আগে মোবাইল থেকে ডিলিট করে দিছি। হ্যালো রিয়া।
আকাশের প্রতিটি রেফারেলে দুজনেই পাচ্ছেন মাসিক বিলে 50% ক্যাশব্যাক। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার নতুন দুনিয়ায়।
It's a group Rajshahi, they need 165 from 108. Quiet start, circumspect start, but 12 without loss. No demons this pitch, and they should be fully confident chasing this score down. Everyone up on the offside. Anderson likes the sweep shot, likes leg side. Well bowled, really well bowled. Well watched, Zainul Islam, that's excellent. Watch the batsman's feet, fired it in, saw him coming. Not an easy job opening the up bowling spin, only 2 men out. Back to the leg side, that's a really good shot, really good batting. Clever batting, knew exactly where he wanted to hit that. It's an IPDC boundary.
It was right in his arm. Just all he needs to do is just put that away. Just pull. Yeah, good placement in the end. Tossed up delivery, his eye laid down, man. Went towards it. Good shot, good execution. Just one bounce over the fence for 4.
Yeah, I think the placement was perfect because there are 2 men in the team. You talked about he's allowed only 2 men outside the circle, long on and mid wicket. So he bisected those 2 fielders and hit it right in the middle of those 2 fielders. And it's a really good pickup shot from Anisul. Yeah, for me, he knew exactly where he was trying to hit this ball. Long on was in place, a deep mid wicket, and he just shovels it, brings that bottom hand in, he knows exactly where he's hitting it. Different proposition for the left-hander. Smith has come out. Hits that clean, hits that well, that is absolutely marvellous. Abdul Hussain Shanto, that was 6 the moment it left his bat. A thing of beauty. Yeah, we saw earlier Little Das playing similar kind of shot down the ground. Picture perfect. Yeah, just take his right leg away and goes through the shot. It's a really good follow through. Allows him to free his arms and he smacked it down the ground for a massive 6. Go again. It was in the arc. As soon as that was tossed up, I just thought, go again, son. Back-to-back maximum. Beautiful IPTC 6.
Super bad extension. Just held. The goes. It was right in the slot. Previously it was towards straight, but this time he went towards long on region. Don't want to bowl there. The left-hander who is hitting you hard.
A better option because there was nobody on the onside protecting the boundaries. Now the mid-off has come in and now they have a long on in place. Now what is he doing? Also he's making sure that both these fielders, long off and long on, are there. Trouble. Oh, clean pickup, you are gone. There was a fumble which saved him. Really good over. 18 off it, 3 gone, 30 without loss.
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডাবল বোনাস। প্রথমবার অ্যাপে লগ ইন করলেই 25 টাকা বোনাস, তারপর প্রথম 25 টাকা রিচার্জে আরো 50 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। এখনই বিকাশ অ্যাপে লগ ইন করে মোবাইল রিচার্জ করুন।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। শ্রীত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছে গ্রামীণ ফোন।
সাথে খাওয়ার মজা
Madam, because start 2 sides playing full of confidence, you feel. Yeah, you've got to look at the approach by both these batsmen. That's the second 6 in that over. 18, you already mentioned that. So you've got to have to show positive intent, aggressive intent right from the word go because he's chasing a pretty decent total here. And so far, both these batsmen have shown that intent. Yes, we will want to take on the bowlers. If it's in the slot, I'm going to hit it away. And that's exactly what has happened. And no improvisation. We've seen one nice sweep, so everything else been hit through the line. Oh, crashed. Oh, yes, here we go. Here we go, folks. That's an absolute beauty. And it's all on the charge. Slapped them through for a light BTC boundary.
That is gorgeous. Coming down the track to the left armour. Yes, right at the middle of the bat. He knew exactly what he was doing. The moment the ball beat the fielder, it was 4. No bother running.
The players who have had success with the bat in this tournament so far, they've played good, strong cricket shots, hit through the line, not tried to improvise a great deal. They've just got a good base and committed to the stroke. Gets funky, nearly loses a wicket. Not going to be out moving too high, and I don't think there's too much going. But all of a sudden,
Anisul starts getting a little bit cheeky, gets himself in a bit of strife.
Yeah, he kept on pleading that he's got himself in the front of the wicket, but Liton Das said no. Shoriful thought that he had his man, but it's the positive nature of the batting with what we have seen so far as we look at the replay of the previous delivery. Too high, and probably missing the off stump also. It just relaxes the dugout. Seeing what both these batsmen have done so far, so they would be thinking, yes, if the openers can go in and pick up runs so quickly, then there is a chance for them to chase it. It's a very, very positive start for Rajshahi.
Well, I think this chases well, absolutely. Too high to me, probably just sliding past the off stump. Whoa, closer than most of us thought, but good call all the same, just trimming the bail. No need for the shot, playing so well with good strong cricket shots, absolutely no need to get too funky. On the charge, easy as you like, just keep doing that, fantastic batting. On the charge, get a good base, commit, IPDC boundary.
The positive intent from the batsman and allowing him to free his arms. He's ready to take on the bowler. The moment he took over, he knew if he could take it over the mid-off fielder's head, it's always going to be a boundary. Good execution in the end from the batsman.
If you can play shots like that, then you really don't want to play the shot that he played earlier on.
Up and away! What a beauty! All the batsmen here this evening. Absolute cracking start here for Rajshahi. 13 off it, 43 without loss.
ম্যাডাম বিকাশ থেকে নাহিদ বলছি। অ্যাকাউন্ট আপডেটের জন্য আপনার ফোনের এসএমএস এ যে 6 সংখ্যার নাম্বারটি গিয়েছে সেটি বলুন। কি? প্রথমে বিকাশ থেকে বিশ্বাস জিতে নিলাম, না হলে বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে। টেনশনে ফেললাম, এখন সব গোপন তথ্য দিয়ে দেবে।
এসব ফ্রডগিরি আমার সাথে চলবে না, যত সব।
ধরা খালি।
বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্টের পিন ও এসএমএস এ আসা 6 সংখ্যার নাম্বার আপনার গোপন তথ্য, কাউকে দেবেন না। কেউ চাইলেই বুঝবেন প্রতারক। এমন কল পেলেই কেটে দিন।
দোষ কই? আসবো না রে। কেন? বুঝবি না। কমান। বুঝবো না মানে? খুলে বল। এয়ারটেলে কথা বলো মন খুলে। 28 টাকায় 45 মিনিট ও 48 টাকায় 80 মিনিট। আস্তে।
Maybe the run rate will come, and if it does come, then that might just hurt them.
Well, in a group of 5, there's almost certainly going to be 2 teams with the same points. So that run rate, I think we actually mentioned the first game after. Remember us having the same conversation. The first game of the tournament, the net run rate is going to be so crucial. When you've got 5 teams and 8 matches, teams are bound to beat each other. So I think that run rate's absolutely crucial. Previous over. This is a cracking shot. Absolutely beautiful shot. He's shown us all the shots here. He's got down the ground, he's got leg side, he's got an uppercut. Beautiful.
Now he's not a big man. He's not a big lad there, but he packs a punch. Whenever he's played the shot, it's gone like a rocket. Mustafiq Hussain is the new bowler.
Well, as always, it's important that we look after ourselves with our organic air sanitizer. That's how you're going to do the needful. You're going to look after me here. We're going to keep ourselves safe. We'll keep ourselves healthy. Cleaning those hands at home, folks. Keep your social distancing. Wear your masks. Go over the top. Absolutely easy as you like. He got the win. You can always see him through the helmet. If you look closely, you can just see Shando's eyes lighting up. No matter how you enjoyed it.
Definitely, it's a very good shot indeed. Because right in the slot, all you need to do is just put that ball over the infield's head and it will race towards the fence for 4. Positive start from these 2 batsmen.
Well, his attention as the 50 comes up to Captain Shanto, because I can almost see his eyes just getting bigger and bigger as these balls are looped up to him from the spinner. He fancies it this evening, yeah, he's ready. He's seen the ball like an absolute beach ball.
50 comes up, remember, Chattogram has got the highest runs in the power play, which was 54 without pause. They've already reached 50 and still have one over to go. That is a match on, chase on. Swept that. It's only a single, but what a start this is from Minister Rashai.
Well, it's the commitment. Both of these batsmen, when they've decided to go for a stroke, they've been committed absolutely 100%. You know half measures, whether they're trying to hit over the top or through the infield. Absolutely fantastic commitment, and it's, again, the team's watching back at the hotel. It's how you go about your business.
দোষ কই আসবো না রে কেন বুঝবি না বুঝবো না মানে খুলে বল
এয়ারটেলে কথা বলো মন খুলে 28 টাকায় 45 মিনিট ও 48 টাকায় 80 মিনিট
আসতেছি
এয়ারটেল
ভীষণ কুরকুরে গোলমার্ক পাস বিস্কুট একটু জায়গা বুঝে খান
The worm. The attack of the worm. Rajshahi worm, well, flying at the moment. Well, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the Fizz. He's had an absolutely wonderful campaign. He's been fantastic. Mustafa Rahman. Slow balls have been brilliant. Dead ball has been fantastic. Showing all the tricks.
Yeah, what is important for Rashai is that they've picked up a boundary in every over so far. And that's the reason they've scored 51 and it's just 5. Can Mustafa Rahman once again change things in favour of Chattogram? We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a really good pitch for the batsmen to play big shots.
Again on the charge. Wants 2. Youngster should get back for 2. On the Fizz, you mentioned Panthers having a wonderful campaign, showing us all the tricks of the trade. These are the top wicket takers among the Bongobondgu T20 Cup. Shahid Al-Islam's been excellent. Mukadul, I think, has been, Shariful's been good. The Fizz. 9 wickets, absolutely sensational skill sets. Pace, Yorkers, slow balls, that supple wrist that he's got. Up and over. Easy pickings. Trickling away, if you hold in, but it's another good stroke. A good stroke. You know this young man, Anisul, pretty well. Tell us a little bit about him, because he's impressive.
This guy is another domestic pick here for Rajshahi. I had a chat with the head coach of Rajshahi, head coach Sarwar Imran. He said to me that he is going to be the X factor for his side. This guy can hit. He used the circle pretty well. So that is the reason he is going up there and using that circle, allowing the batsman to free their arms here.
Put your mask on, folks. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Times you've got to make sure that you stay safe, and you also make sure the people are wearing your mask, and those are all wearing Boshundhara mask. Hey, nice mask you have got, Niall O'Brien. New ones. There you go. Have a look at this. We've got a few new ones too, so we'll be using them. But his economy has been also very impressive. He's gone under 4 runs in an over. You spoke about the number of wickets. He's the highest wicket taker in the tournament so far. Fizz. He hardly gives anything away. Down the leg side, has he got a bit of a nick? He's walking. Tell the coach one more time. They needed a breakthrough, and it's come from Mustafa Rahman.
Well, when you're hot in the Fizz. And when things are going your way, you get a little bit of lady luck. This is nothing more than a strangle, a leg side strangle. It's probably one of the worst bowls he's bowled all tournament, but he gets a little bit of luck. A little feather, it's a good catch. Good catch down the leg side. It's a beauty. 10th in the tournament. As I was saying, Shanto's got to go. Enterprising 25, 56 for 1.
Yes, আজকে আমার দিন। আজকে আমি খাবো অনেক অনেক চিকেন ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি ভাত, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি একদম মিয়া। সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন।
ম্যাগি মানে
From Nestle.
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডাবল বোনাস। প্রথমবার অ্যাপে লগ ইন করলেই 25 টাকা বোনাস, তারপর প্রথম 25 টাকা রিচার্জে আরো 50 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। এখনই বিকাশ অ্যাপে লগ ইন করে মোবাইল রিচার্জ করুন।
Tail up here, the Fizz. Picked up a wicket in his leg side strangle. Mohammad Ashraful's the new man, all the experience. He's going to need it.
Watchful there. Mohammad Ashraful. Yeah, the previous wicket we were talking about. Not the type of delivery that he intended to pick up a wicket, but it gave him one. Mohammad Ashraful, the new man in, experienced player. 103 is best, strike rate of 115. He needs to play a good knock. And talking about the wicket, shading down the leg side. Najmul just got a little bit bad on it and was indeed a good take in the end by Liton Kumar Das. Just a feather touch there. He was dejected walking back towards the dressing room.
Yeah, and he walked. Not often you see batsmen in this day and age walk, so good to see. Distraught because he played so well. He was timing the ball beautifully. Good partnership all the same. 56, excellent start. Well, a couple of shoulders, arms. Great start in the Fizz. Gets a wicket, 5 off it. 56 for 1. Great start in the Fizz. Gets a wicket, 5 off it. 56 for 1.
জানাও তোমার তিনটি ইচ্ছা। ওকে দাঁড়ালাম, বাকি দুটা
স্প্রাইট।
শেষ ইচ্ছা, আবার তিনটে ইচ্ছা দাও।
স্প্রাইট আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও। বসুন্ধরা এলপি গ্যাস পরপর 2 বার অর্জন করেছে আন্তর্জাতিক শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের স্বীকৃতি সুপার ব্র্যান্ড অ্যাওয়ার্ড। সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5 জিবি স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও দিস, 20 টাকা কিন্তু।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
কলেজ পড়লে ক্লাস করবে কেমনে? দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি আমরা, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
No left arm from the T Sports and wickets in the kitty in his T20 career. Anisul is going to be on strike. Period of rebuilding required here after the fall of the skipper's wicket. The power play was perfect, to say the least. Anisul was swiveling round. Najmul and Shanta was easing them through the covers and lofting them over the top.
Finally the batters, having a good time out in the middle. There you go, confirmation, comparison. Rajsai on their merry way. Or are they?
Well, they were on the merry way till that ball of wicket. So I suppose, as I mentioned, the stadium is rebuilding. And Mohammad Ashraful, with his experience over the years, will know the situation. He's faced that kind of scenario before. He's done a good tournament so far. This is his opportunity to make an impression. Oh, use of the feet once again, but this time checking a shot at the last moment.
His bottom hand, a very strong bottom hand, is generating a lot of power and timing with that bottom hand.
The thing I really liked about that particular power play was that Mr. Bumrah Shah didn't really rest on their laurels and say, well, you know what, let's keep wickets in hand, let's not overly express ourselves. They took it to the bowlers. They were positive in every aspect of it. Right, 7 overs done, 60 for 1.
From Nestle.
যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো জায়গায় দেশের সবচেয়ে বেশি সংখ্যক ব্যাংক থেকে নিমিশে বিকাশে আর প্রথমবার অ্যাড মানিতে 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক ও 100 টাকার ডিসকাউন্ট কুপন ফ্রি। ফ্রেন্ডশিপের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল চেইন রিঅ্যাকশন কোনো অ্যানালাইসিস দিয়ে জাজ করা যাবে না ব্রো। এসব শুধু বন্ধু থাকলেই পসিবল। এয়ারটেল বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক। শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই, ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে দিতে। দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5 GB স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
A bowling change. Musaddiq comes to bowl. Mustafi's got the wicket last over from that end.
Well, with the evening type of Musaddiq's bowling, it can be a little skitty at times. Talking about times, it's tea time. Enjoying the aroma.
It's my time of the day. This is when I flourish the best. Tea. Kazi and Kazi tea. It gets me wild. Me and Sharia later on the rooftop.
Well, later is later. For the moment, concentrate on your work, please. You're almost nodding off to sleep.
No, I'm just preparing him just for our cup of tea that I promised him later. I don't share, but tonight I will.
In the meantime, there have been 2 singles. Needs to just tighten it up. Prepare to maneuver the balls.
See, this is another opportunity for Mohammad Ashraful to sort of announce himself into the tournament, into the T20 Cup. Just show us those flashes that we saw in the early 2000s. He's got it, capabilities, they're there, but that's what he's produced thus far.
A very important time in this match. Next 4 to 5 overs will dictate how Rashid will perform in this match. Ashraful had a decent match against Khulna, but other than that, nothing really so far.
Both innings seem to be going in a similar kind of direction. Very good, solid power play, and then meandering about for a short while, and then the pickup later on. That is the phase of play now, with just the singles coming, nothing more than that. But it's important, it's imperative. They go for the second run. Eyes of the fielders on the batters, allowing that little fumble, little shake of the head. Couple of runs of that.
They are good running between the wicket. That was early call, fast running, picks up 2 runs.
Oh, I've got to go back. Direct might have been in trouble. Scampering back. Overdone. 8 completed. 6-6 for 1.
আমি আজকে কিন্তু 3টায়
তোরে আমি এতবার কইছি আমি তোর ভালোবাসি তারপর আমার এত বড় সম্মান কি লিখে করতাছস তুই
মানে
চল না তোর বাসায় এত যাই কি লিখা মনে করছ তুই না আমি
ও চাই কারণ তোর তো বেসিকটাই নাই আরে দোস্ত তোর মনের অবস্থা তো তোর বাসার টিভির মতোই ঝাপসা এই দেখ আকাশ বেসিক ভাবি এই জন্যই আসে
এত ঝকঝকা আজকাই কেন
ঘরের বেসিক ঠিক রাখতে নিয়ে আসুন আকাশ বেসিক মাত্র ৩,৯৯৯ টাকায়। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার নতুন দুনিয়ায়।
Dismissal. Yeah, strange times, COVID times, but the Ace virtual fan zone is keeping everybody at home, feet up, rooftop, in your lounge, keeping engaged with the match.
Goes big. Enough of the waiting. Gone a long, long way. That's a superb IBDC maximum.
That's the strong bottom hand of Imad. The ball was there to be hit. The way he pulled out the shot, that was brilliant. 84 meters, that's a long, long IBDC 6.
Whoa! Oh, that's coming down with slow. Clean hit. Gets the spin as well. It's more about the length, isn't it? It's nice and full. It's in the arc, and he's able to just free the arms.
Understandably looking a little disappointed, but he's pretty experienced. Try and overcome that initial onslaught in the over. Balls like that. Just short of length, chopped away. And finding the boundary once again.
You are asking which bowler are they going to target, and that's Taitu. That was a shot wide once again. The batsman went back, cuts for IPDC boundary. That was a quicker ball, but it was short and wide. Well timed for IPDC boundary.
Yeah, overcompensates width on the off stump. He didn't want to go at the stump because he's gone for 6 over cow corner. Now he's gone wider. Hawkeye boys, oh, you're doing an excellent job. Cut away. Threads the gap. Picks up 4. Searching for a second. Bowler's end. This is good cricket.
Excellent stuff. After the 2 big hits for 6 and 4. Just ensuring they play with soft hands away from the fielder and put the pressure on the fielder. Quick run between the wicket. Get yourself a double. Already the last ball to come in the 9. Content. Swivel round. Get a single. Finished over on a high. 9 done. 79 for 1. That should be the signal for the Boshandra LP Gas strategic timeout.
Yes! আজকে আমি খাবো ঝাল ঝাল চিনি ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি ওয়ান, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি এক টমিয়াম, সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন কি যে মজা ইয়াম
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদে প্রতিদিন।
ভাগ্যিস ম্যাগি ছিল। From Nestle.
সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে। টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা। বেশ
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছে গ্রামীণ ফোন।
তোমাকে না বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে দিলাম, বিল বিকাশ করো, পেয়ে বিলে যাও, তথ্য দিয়ে বিল দাও। এই দেখো ডিজিটাল রিসিপ্ট, বিল দেওয়ার প্রমাণ।
প্রতি মাসে তাহলে বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করব। এখন দেশের যে কোনো বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করুন নিশ্চিন্তে।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছে গ্রামীণ ফোন।
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাত সোনার বাংলা গড়ার, পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার। সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের পথে জেমকন খুলনা, জেমকন গ্রুপ।
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও 20 টাকা কিন্তু।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
জানাও তোমার 3টি ইচ্ছা। ওকে দাঁড়ালাম, বাকি দুটা
শেষ ইচ্ছা, আবার 3টে ইচ্ছা দাও। স্প্রাইট, আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও। সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
চট্টগ্রাম,
3,
75 for 1 and Rajshahi 79 for 1. So we have seen a great battle out there. Both the coaches were out discussing their strategies. This is the crunch time of this game. The team which uses this time will come up winners.
What do you think each sort of coaching party had to say to their players? What sort of messages were sent out there?
I think the coach came and told Imon, the way you are batting, you carry on. Probably to Ashraf, he said, like, look for the singles, and if there's a ball, you hit it and show some intent.
At the risk of repeating myself, after any kind of break, you've got to be careful.
What will be, will be. Come in.
It's all right to say c'est la vie, but there's always sometimes you're giving the strength and the mindset and the approach to maybe make your own luck. So let's see what Ashwin does. Careful is the word. All right, we have match number 11 on Friday. There's some different timings, as you notice. Fortune Borichal and Jemkon Khulna clash at 11:50. Match starts at 12, and the second match is at 4:50 p.m. 5 o'clock start, I think.
Yeah, that's quite an early start on Friday. And that's a 50. Anasul off 34 deliveries. He's been exciting. His first 50, 6 fours and 1 6. Lovely to see, exciting.
He has been entertaining. Some of the shots he pulled out today was brilliant. This will give a lot of confidence to this young kid. Must be very happy.
At the other end, you've got the senior partner, maybe struggling a little with his return. But as we mentioned a short while earlier, he has this opportunity to prove that he is back in the fray, fighting hard, he's trying to concentrate.
The over straight after strategic timeout has yielded 6 runs, 85 for 1.
যার যেমন পছন্দ নিমিষেই তৈরি মজাদার বসুন্ধরা নুডলস, ইয়াম্মি স্বাদে পুষ্টির বাহার। প্রতারক কেটে দিলাম। বিকাশের গোপন তথ্য চাইলে কল কেটে দিন।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
অনলাইনে আকাশ বেসিক সংযোগের সাথে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড প্যাক কিনে পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলেই 300 টাকা ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক।
That's the 50 that he compiled. It's been a delight to watch.
Has been. The timing, the placement, the choice of shots was excellent. I hope he carries on. His team needs him there to bat longer. The strike rate has been impressive, 146. Well done, young man.
He's got to do a Liton dash, hasn't he? Hold the innings together, keep it going, get some support from the other end from different partners.
Yeah, what I like about this particular innings is that he hasn't shown any fear. He's gone out there and said, these are my strengths. I'll capitalize in this region. If it's a bad ball, I'll jump all over it. He hasn't allowed the bowlers to settle. So that is sort of pushed Tottenham into a position of defence to some degree. Yeah, they're trying to plug all the boundary holes, or the boundary riders are in place. Innovation, but nearly to his demise. Ashraful nearly thinks to steal a single there, but I don't know if that shot was on.
This particular shot haven't produced anything today. We have seen 2 wickets, and now after batting such a beautifully, why are you playing this shot?
Good question. Sometimes batsmen just predetermine playing their shots without looking at the merit of the ball, and more often than not land in trouble, as you mentioned a couple of occasions earlier today. Strikes, drives it down the ground, comfortable run.
Interception points versus spin, front foot. Love the extension. Meeting the ball on most occasions in front of them. But it's all in front of that front pad. They're playing everything within reach. Yes, long levers and reaching the ball, but everything in front of them. So at the ball all the time. And I think the pitch has allowed them to do that as well.
The pitch has played brilliantly today. The later match, the night match, was getting onto the bat. Good pace, true batsman can hit through the line.
Full toss, swivels it around, tries to play it wide of the feeder at mid-wicket. Does well to cover a bit of ground and stop that ball.
Yeah, he's just having a look at his bat, at the low part of it, close to the toe. Yeah, his eyes lit up. Thought, where can I put this? Anywhere on the leg side, but the timing's not there. It allows the man to come around. If he gets all of that, there's no chance for that man in the deep.
Well, Ashraful went for a shot, got the inside edge onto the pads. No damage done. Dot ball to finish the over after 11. It's 89 for 1.
Excuse me. আপনার হাইট বিপি কত? আমার নাম খালু আছে। এই বয়সে বাড়ি? কি ব্যাপার বলেন?
Welcome to IPLC.
কি কি লাগবে?
Just a sign.
No patch. Simple এক কথায় IPDC হোম লোন। প্যারা মিনিমাম, বেনিফিট ম্যাক্সিমাম।
অনলাইনে আকাশ বেসিক সংযোগের সাথে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড প্যাক কিনে পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলেই 300 টাকা ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক। তোমাকে না বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে দিলাম, বিল বিকাশ করো, দিয়ে বিলে যাও, তথ্য দিয়ে বিল দাও। এই দেখো ডিজিটাল রিসিপ্ট, বিল দেওয়ার প্রমাণ।
প্রতি মাসে তাহলে বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করব। এখন দেশের যে কোনো বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করুন নিশ্চিন্তে।
Into the innings.
Ashraful is batting, is it going to put some pressure on Anisul?
I think you've answered your own question.
You said it. Yeah, he's struggling.
Wow, nice.
10 of 14. Trying his best at times, trying the big shots, but really middling the ball. What do you do? Just push and give it back. It's up in the air. That will be a bit of good fortune for him.
Well, he's then also answered you in the sense that he's taken a risk. Fortune, because this could have gone to any of the fielders behind the wicket.
I'd like to see this intensity more. That was an arm ball, he played a sweep, yes, he mistimed it. There was a top edge, but the intensity is there. The intensity should be there.
At least some mental relief from the pressure that was, you could see, building up. Still looks a little bit nervy, a little bit edgy. It's up in there once again, hanging in air and falling to, oh dear, he slipped.
He's been put down. Opportunity given, and it's gone a begging, and there's more runs on offer. Spares, extras. Let's see the umpire. How many have we got here? There's a boundary for overthrows. They've run 2. Is it 6? Is it 5? Is it 7?
Ashraful must be loving it. Just couple of balls earlier, we were talking about the intensity. He then hits a 4, and now a gift. It was put down, a decent effort. Then the fielder threw, but what was Mossadegh thinking? Just gave away 6 runs.
The 100 has come up. In the meantime, smile of relief on Ashraful's face. Here's the throw once again. It turns around. That was second attempt at the other end. Caused the problem.
He's got 6 without hitting it out the ground. Easy game.
Waited and waited, but just couldn't play it past that fielder. Short turn.
Is it IPDC 6?
You've got 41, the second 50. Managed to put the brakes on ever so slightly. God, oh dear, hands up in the air. Come on, someone's gonna get it. Simply done, easily done.
Goodness, Mossadegh. He's had a full go at him. Lots of words said right there. My goodness. Anyway, the demise of Ashraful. This is how it's happened.
Once again, a seam up ball. Ashraful just balloons it, and Mustafiz holds it safely. He must be disappointed. Ashraful going out for 20, 100 for 2.
আসবো না রে কেন বুঝবি না বুঝবো না মানে খুলে বল
এয়ারটেলে কথা বলো মন খুলে 28 টাকায় 45 মিনিট ও 48 টাকায় 80 মিনিট
আসতেছি
এয়ারটেল
কলেজ নড়লে ক্লাস করবি কেমনে
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছে
Support to his partner.
Fazli Mahmood Rabi has been still a lot of batting to come. That's the wicket. Mohammad Ashraful, a short ball, he made a mess out of it, top edging it, and that was nicely held by Mustafiz.
Fazle Mahmood can clock the ball about. At the moment, he'll be focused on ensuring that Shomo Sarkar doesn't surprise him, but it's a military medium. Just what was almost happening there.
Yeah, this is a stage of the game where Tottenham have really put pressure here, and that they started to pick up wickets. So Mr. Fizz will definitely have his say in the last sort of 6 overs. He'll have to bowl out his, he's allotted 4 and he has 3 in his back pocket. So the game has definitely slowed down quite a bit for Ministry Group. Rashai. It's about how they're going to get out of it. It's going to be the challenge. And this is where Tottenham really need to understand. Another 2 tight overs here, they could pick up another 2 wickets very easily and really put pressure in this run chase. And so he's 56 or 40. You'd say generally all round the wicket. Except flying square, you probably say that left shot he tried to get over the keeper's head, probably the most quiet part.
I would love to see how Anis approaches now. He has just lost a partner. He's in decent touch, batting at 56.
I think he'll continue in the same vein as he has. Seems to be comfortable in his natural game. It's not overawed by the situation. You should not be as a settled batsman. So it's up to him to really take over the reins. Guy, if he gets a few runs from the other end, then slowly build up the partnership. But he should not confine himself to unnecessary defensive shots.
It's just good to have the level of awareness when you're batting, when there's a little bit of a dip in your run chase, and be aware of that, be in touch with that. And when you're in touch with it, it allows you to also understand the state of the game. Ashundara Mask, good to see. More. Yeah, you're doing the right thing, gentlemen.
Oops, loses his run up. Only ambles in.
Bit of a cough. May have run into a fly. Oh yeah, swallowed a fly. Well, maybe not. Never seen a fast bowler run in with his mouth open.
Touch. Did he get a hand to it? He's appealing for the run out at the non-striker's end.
Yeah, good awareness. Just get the hand down on it. Ask the question, why not? You have the ability to check if it's millimeters, if it's a chance, even if it's a little one.
Merely stroke had the chance to put a fingertip to that one. How far was the non-striker backing up? You see, just seeing the maybe tips of the fingers touching the ball. Just Shomo thought so.
Nowadays I have seen bowlers practice that. Just trying to deflect that safe, that looks safe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be alright there, but it's worth a look, worth a question.
I like up there, because some days you think this is very innocuous and it'll just go past you and I could be backing up a long way, but look at him, he's intentional in getting back. Good. Sure, the umpire will give us the all green, and there it is, confirmation. Just a question asked at the end, after 13, 105 for 2.
জানাও তোমার 3টি ইচ্ছা ওকে দাঁড়ালাম বাকি দুটা
Sprite.
শেষ ইচ্ছা আবার 3টে ইচ্ছা দাও স্প্রাইট আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও
কলেজ নড়লে ক্লাস করবি কেমনে? দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলে 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি আমরা। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই, ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো জায়গায় দেশের সবচেয়ে বেশি সংখ্যক ব্যাংক থেকে নিমেষে টাকা আনুন বিকাশে। আর প্রথমবার অ্যাড মানিতে 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক ও 100 টাকার ডিসকাউন্ট কুপন ফ্রি।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
Easy in the approach taken by Anisul. You know where that went.
Area, I would like to ask you, would you like to see Mehdi bend up the order a bit?
Yes, because he's dangerous. I think that he would have fed off more Anasul because they play a similar sort of game. But the thing about Mehdi Hassan, he plays 360, so he's very difficult to defend against. You'd have to almost set a ring field and block out the boundary areas, and you're almost guessing against him, and he will keep the run rate up. However, they've gone for Mahmood. Ball there! The dip in the tempo, the intensity, the runs weren't coming. He's gone across one that has stayed down. The bowling change has yielded a reward.
Zia comes, Zia strikes. That was an off-cutter. He posed that pretty well. There was not enough bounce for Imon to hit it over mid-wicket. Isn't he delighted? That's a crucial breakthrough. Well played, young man. Imon going out for 58, 105 for 3.
Yes, আজকে আমার দিন। আজকে আমি খাবো অনেক অনেক চিকেন ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি ওয়ান, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি একটা মিয়াম, সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন।
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদের প্রতিদিন।
ভাগ্যিস ম্যাগি ছিল।
From Nestle.
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডাবল বোনাস। প্রথমবার অ্যাপে লগ ইন করলেই 25 টাকা বোনাস। তারপর প্রথম 25 টাকা রিচার্জে আরো 50 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। এখনই বিকাশ অ্যাপে লগ ইন করে মোবাইল রিচার্জ করুন।
2 new batsmen on the crease. Mehdi has been impressive with the bat and the ball. He has been the 360 guy for Rajshahi in this tournament. Look at the strike rate, 126.
Yeah, he's out there because one stays low. Almost halfway down, just doesn't get up. Imon commits to it, and it just continues to die and die towards the stumps.
Really slowed it down. I think it was 108 Ks. Batsman expecting a little more pace, a little more bounce, wasn't there. Slithered through. As Sharia mentioned, 2 new batsmen in the crease. Getting the runs will be more difficult, but in Mehdi Hassan, as you both were mentioning, he's a guy who can play all around the ground. So doesn't have much time to do it, but he's very capable.
That's a good point. He doesn't have much time, but I think that body language and the intensity of the way I think he thinks and the way he goes about scoring his runs, he's going to be able to put pressure on the fielders and the bowlers. So already they'll understand that he's probably the danger man in this particular scenario. So getting him out is a priority. But at the same time, while you try and attack him, you could present
not the paciest. Getting down the leg side. Only bring a single. An excellent over. 14 done, 108 for 3.
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও দিস 20 টাকা কিন্তু
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
ভীষণ কুড়মুড়ে গোলমার্ক বক্স বিস্কুট একটু জায়গা বুঝে খান।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
Mahdi, not only ahead of Mahmood, the sake just shift him up to 3, give him a chance there, give him a chance to settle down and play into his natural attacking array of shots. Oh, he's played that wonderfully well. Just didn't hit it too hard, but the placement was immaculate.
I don't think there's a lot of pace on this particular delivery. But because he's thinking of scoring, because he's so positive, he gets into a good position and threads the gap. Picks up 4 effortlessly.
I love the energy he has brought to the ground. Straight away he ran 2, and now the ball was short and wide. While he did, just placed it to IPTC boundary.
And now, Zampish back. He knows where his thing is. I think his hut hit it flush on those advertising hoardings.
Oh yes, that little dip that happened in their innings, all of a sudden we see a little bit of acceleration, a bit of positivity, a bit of presence at the crease. He gets all of this.
That was a wide, slower ball. Mehdi timed it to perfection. That's a brainer for the umpire.
It's an interesting one then, because there has to be a demarcation of where the boundary wedges are. That almost looks like it's gone under the wedge. Because it's not sitting flush, but in terms of what we're seeing here, it looks as if it's bounced well within, visually. So, yeah, third umpire, TV umpire. Oh. What are you going to give us here? Shaman, what do you think?
He'll be in 2 months. He'll have to look at that over and over again. Maybe a different angle. Well, I suppose can't get any better than that. Maybe you can zoom it in. It seemed to be on the bounce, at least here, from this angle.
Visually, for me, I think that's gone on the bounce. But just that wedge is sitting up a bit. And you've almost got to then decide. Is it hit it before it goes in? And I think they'll probably give 4. Yes. IPDC 4.
2 balls, 2 fours.
Kane is trying to thread that needle at backward point, but also aware of that opportunity for a run.
Yeah, for me, because of the quality of him, I think he's missed out there. I think he could have threaded the gap again and picked up another boundary.
Yeah. In this ball, the pace was there. He just couldn't place it properly. He must be thinking, I have missed a boundary hitting opportunity.
That's deviating down leg. Now the batsman trying to tickle it round the corner. Didn't possibly get a bit of bat on that. Should be a leg by.
And this is the 50 against Dhaka. Look at the shots all around the wicket.
He has been in pretty good runs. In PCD President's Cup, he was outstanding again in the first match. The way he bats, he has shots all over the park.
Not going to be given a wide, no. Just one over the shoulder.
Even the line. hope he's okay. I think he slipped there. Maybe height. Have a closer look at it. Oh yes, that has to be wide.
Surprised me, the decision by the umpire. Jomo Shankar getting away with it, and I think he just fell over. I don't know if we can see on his follow through. Chomo, there you see, just going down. Done, 119 put straight.
Required of the final 5. It's going to be a real close finish here. Set up nicely by the youngster. Anasul played well. 58 on 44. Good game all the way through. Wickets played fantastically well. Batsmen have played their shots nicely, played freely. But the big problem for Minister Group Shah is this man. They cope with the fizz because he's got 3 overs left. He's going to bowl 16, 18 and 20. How do they get 11.6 and over against him? Tipped away in the air. Dropped safely. Takes us back after to a conversation we had about 45 minutes to an hour ago. How are they going to get the runs off the fizz?
Yeah, as long as Mahdi Hassan stays around, most likely he'll probably try to play some innovative shot because it's so difficult because of the accuracy that he possesses. Mustafizur Rahman hardly gives any room whatsoever, and the cutters also makes life difficult. Again, trying to find the gap. I'm just thinking, remember I spoke about whether he'll get a promotion to bat up the order. So he's coming to bat at number 5, which is fine. The problem for Minister Shah is that after such a blistering start, 56 in 5.4 overs, that they only managed to add 44 in 38 deliveries. That's the problem. And I'm just thinking whether Nazmuddin Shanto is looking to send someone at number 3 instead of Muhammad Ashraful. Because it's just getting difficult from there on. Had he gone on to play a few shots and had it come good, pick up a few boundaries, well enough, that's a why. But he only managed to score 20 in 19 deliveries. That just added another dimension to the game because it just gets difficult. Such a lovely start, such a positive start, and then a dip in the run rate. That's the problem.
Yeah, and it brings us back to the exact same conversation in the previous game when Chattogram were defending a total and the fizz had 3 overs up his sleeve. You know the fizz is coming back at the end. You can't leave too many runs. You cannot slow down in that middle period because you know at the back end it's going to be the most difficult phase of the game when you've got Mustafizur Rahman with 3 overs up his sleeve. And especially after you're getting it such a good start. You'd expect that now the next batsman to actually go in and try to emulate what they did. Have a look at those first 6 overs, and then all of a sudden there's a dip in the run rate. That's a good point. Another keen eye alongside me who's nodding away intently, and Mazur will come to you very shortly. It's a good point you raise, Atar. How are they going to tackle this chase? How are they going to tackle this next 2 or 3 overs to set himself up for the last two, Mazhar.
As you mentioned, Mustafid, it's not easy to put him away, but at the same time, you need to tick it over. He's taking 7 to 8 to his over and then target one over that they can take at least 20 odd runs. The best part would be not giving him any wicket at the moment. His tail will be up if he gets another wicket from here on.
Club absolutely smashes that right out of the screws. Well, that'll do. That will do, Riley, because that is an absolute cracker. IPTC 6. He's in such good form with the bat. He's not going to miss that out. Yes, he tried to bowl that cutter, but it was just short enough. Easy pickings. You still have to put it away. Have a look at this. Bang! Out she goes for the maximum. He knew it. Didn't bother running. Well, they've got 11 off it. The run rate's 11 and over, so nothing silly here for Shahid. Yeah, that's clever. That's a really well manipulated over, carefully thought process. Excellent. 12 off it, 16 ball, 131 for 3. With that, it's going to be the time for the Bashundara LP Gas strategic timeout.
আকাশ কি শুধু তোমার ঢাকার? আকাশ সবার।
বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো জায়গায় একই কোয়ালিটির ঝকঝকে ছবি আকাশ স্ট্যান্ডার্ডে মাসে মাত্র 399 টাকা। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার নতুন দুনিয়ায়।
প্রতারক কেটে দিলাম। বিকাশের গোপন তথ্য চাইলে কল কেটে দিন।
ফ্রেন্ডশিপের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল চেইন রিঅ্যাকশন কোনো অ্যানালাইসিস দিয়ে জাজ করা যাবে না ব্রো। এসব শুধু বন্ধু থাকলেই পসিবল। এয়ারটেল বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক।
শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছে গ্রামীণ ফোন।
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে। সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
তোমাকে না বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে দিলাম, বিল বিকাশ করো, পেয়ে বিলে যাও, তথ্য দিয়ে বিল দাও। এই দেখো ডিজিটাল রিসিপ্ট, বিল দেওয়ার প্রমাণ।
প্রতি মাসে তাহলে বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করব। এখন দেশের যে কোনো বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করুন নিশ্চিন্তে।
Fizz got dealt with. 12 off his last over. Not often you say that about Mustafa Rahman. It's game on. Rajahi, they need 46 off 24. Lots of dew in the outfield. Not easy to defend. There might be a few misfields. There might be a few drop catches along the way. And he's playing well. 23 off 14. Eddie Rainsford's favourite Bangladesh cricketer. Maybe Liton Das. One never knows. Well, a few questions for the captain and the young quick. Very wet. Very difficult to field on the lights here in Mirpur when the clock ticks around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Should help the batsman. He might get a few wides. It might be a bit of racking finish. He really should be Could be the game of the tournament so far, one feels. But one thing for sure, the hope relies on the shoulder of Mehdi Hassan. Make no mistake here. Others can come and batter on as long as he stays in the middle. Rashai will feel that they're in with a chance to chase that big total. He's had a wonderful time with the bat, 50 and a 34. And now he's moved very quickly to 23 in 14. He needs to stay. Shariful Islam in the attack. Oh, nicely played. Shariful go for the Yorker, which it's risky. It is risky at this stage with the wet ball. You get it slightly wrong and it turns into a juicy full toss. But Mahmood's got to give Mehdi some support as well. The partnership's good, 27. Mahmood's only contributed 3, but he's hanging in there. A good game from the outset, really.
What the dressing room doesn't want to see is Mahmood playing dot deliveries. He needs to pick up a single and get Mehdi on strike. That is the key to this partnership, to this chase. 45 and 23 now.
Good Yorker. Excellent. Where does Mahmood like to hit? Nazar, where's his strengths? Where's he going to try and take the bowler down?
Normally he prepares the onside, and he's been an experienced campaigner, played for Baishal in the first class cricket and also played for Bangladesh as well. Hadn't had the best of debuts, scored 2 ducks in his first 2 games.
And that happens. It's how you bounce back. It can only get better. That's what you got to tell Mahmood. Oh, Mehdi, will he back away and slice through that third man region? Third man in the ring. That's going to be a wide. That's what I mentioned. Wet ball, lots of dew. You're going for Yorkers, you can get it wrong. You get a couple wrong, you go for boundaries. That run rate comes down below that 10.
The idea is right from Shariful Islam, trying to pitch it and trying to find the block hole. But if, as you mentioned, if you don't get it right, then it can be a bit tricky. You don't want to give away freebies at this stage of the game. And he's got to get it absolutely right, especially when he's on strike.
Pretty good. But I wouldn't mind seeing maybe bowl around the wicket. I'm not sure if he's that accomplished bowling left arm round the wicket, especially to Mehdi because of the angle. If Mehdi backs away, he can slice him over third man, he can hit him over mid-off and is in the ring. I'd like to see the left arm Mehdi come round the wicket, slide the ball into that middle of the leg. Full commitment, expect nothing else. Table toppers, Chattogram. Minister Group Shai, hot on the heels. Minister Group Shai, hot on the heels of Chattogram. Slashed away in the air. Has he got enough of it? He has! Whoa, ho, ho. Another 6. Banged in short. That's a really, really good stroke. Brilliant commitment and great connection. He wants a no ball. He wants everything.
That's been launched. The shot wide. He throwed his bat onto it. And once you cut hard, it's always going to go all the way. The pace of the bowler that he used. Good shot in the end. Productive shot in the end.
Yeah, if you slash hard. And that's exactly what he wanted to see.
That's much better. It's really good bowling. Really top class. Bowl that Yorker. Slide it in there at 131 Ks.
This has been good going. I think last over was 12 runs, already 11. This is over. This is what they require. The run rate is 11.05 and they're doing the job. Last couple of overs has been better. They're right at the top. But Minister Group can go and sit on 6 points if they go on to change this total.
Well, no need. Wasn't a bit of back. Oh, he's given him. Well. Was there a need for the shot? Where's the pitch? Yeah. Sent it upstairs. Well, this is huge. This is a huge moment. Was it needed?
They already scored a 6 in this over.
Thank you for original decision is out. Mr. Trump could know what this. fair delivery. Front on mission, please. Rock and roll, please. Very close to bed. For confirmation, Altais, please. I'm waiting for Altais. Yes, Altais, I'm waiting for Altais. Move forward, up to the bed. Forward, 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 forward. Flat line, no bat in ball. I am satisfied. Go for ball tracking when you're ready. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. Best your original decision, Tanvir. Just stand by. Just stand by. You are on screen now.
Well, Eddie. Yeah, he's out. Yeah. LBW. 142 for 4 off 17. Nurul Hassan's in. Well, beggars belief sometimes, some batting. Fine striker of the ball, good strike rate. Just 150, that's a bit of a surprise, a man of his ability. Coming in late down the order though. Mahmood's got to take up the mantle now. In the air. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? Gone! Back-to-back wickets. Chap the ground, well, they're just tightening the noose. Now they're throwing it away. Mustafizur Rahman once again forcing the batsman, trying to take him on. In the end, an easy catch at mid-off. The 2 wickets and 2 balls. Off the back foot, not an easy shot to play. And easily taken by the skipper. Fazle Mahmood goes. Rashid, 142 for 5. Well, 2 wickets, back-to-back wickets. 35 required off 17 balls. Eddie gone. Mahmood Rabi gone. Team hat-trick. Unbelievable batting after just when they got themselves back in the game with 2 big overs, they handed it back to the opposition. I mean, I was surprised to see how Mehdi Hasan got out. And after watching Mehdi Hasan going back to the pavilion, Fazle Mahmood has attempted to play a shot. Not on. It's so very difficult, and he's picked up wickets at regular intervals. Mind you, it's not over until it's over, and I still feel that Nurul Hasan is more than capable of striking them quickly and picking up runs. 35 needed in 16 now. And Nurul Hasan's a good stroke maker. Mustafizur Rahman, the pace, he's an absolute art form in this format. This is where he's got his wickets, and where he's been delivering the ball. Lots of short balls there. That's slightly surprising actually. You think with slower balls especially might be a little bit fuller, but maybe conditions suiting that.
Yeah, have a look at that. On the shorter side, he's picked up most number of wickets so far in the tournament. I think that's 6 there. And even 7, if you add the one close to that, even right in front of it. But that is surprising, isn't it? Because he mixes, he has that variety to bowl quicker and then mix it up with slower deliveries, the cutter and all. But he's been successful bowling short pitch deliveries.
What about the Yorker? Because it was, when he first came onto the scene, the Yorker was his go-to. He was a brilliant Yorker bowler, but not really anymore. He's almost gone full circle now. He's bowling a lot of cutters. Uses that supple wrist very well. Oh, this is going to be tough now. It's going to be really, really tough for Minister Group Bradshahi. Be up to 5 to 10 local time in Mirpur. Hope you enjoying the cricket. It's been a good game this one, hasn't it, folks? You've enjoyed it? Yeah, that man in your top right hand screen, he was having a great time. Deep in his crease, goes leg side. Gets it well, gets it really, really well. That's a wonderful shot. Really good placement as well. That's excellent batting. Very good that from Nurul. Just have a look at this, if it's gone all the way or is it 4 or maximum.
That's a good shot, went for it. The fielder's there but took on the fielder there. And good shot, good extension. Good placement as well, gone. Just hitting the boundary rope. Not sure whether it's a 6 or a 4. Must be a 4.
I think it just bounced in front of the ropes here. Have a look at this. There you go. It will be a boundary, but it's a good shot. That's what exactly I was talking about earlier. That Nurul Hassan is more than capable of scoring runs and scoring runs quickly. The moment he gets an opportunity, he's not going to let his team down under pressure. I reckon that's a 4. Doesn't matter what I think. What matters is the umpire. What is he thinking? 4 or 6, Niall?
It always my part in the world anyway. I think it was just in the half volley for me. Difficult to tell though. Shahi would love a maximum, I'll tell you that much for nothing. Well, up she goes. Exercise notes. That is a really big result and a big call in the grand scheme of things, because 27 off 30. Doesn't Nurul go big again, or does he want strike?
150 comes up. Told you, the bias matters the most.
Gives himself a bit of width. That's a bad result. That's a bad result. It's a dot ball. Nurul either had to get a single or take a boundary. 18 overs bowled, 150 for 5.
নভেম্বরে নেপালকে হারিয়ে 25 বর্ষ সিরিজ জিতেছে বাংলাদেশ। ফুটবলে দেশের পুনর্জাগরণের ইশারা। ডিসেম্বরে মিশন কাতার। মরুভূমিতে ঝড় তুলতে পারবে তো বাংলার ফুটবলাররা? দোহায় বিশ্বকাপ বাছাইয়ের ফিরতি ম্যাচ। জীবন সুফিলদের জাগিয়ে তুলতে চোখ রাখুন টি স্পোর্টসের পর্দায়। 4 ডিসেম্বর রাত 10টায় লাইভ অন টি স্পোর্টস।
Match 10's turning out to be an absolute beauty. Ghazi Group, Chattogram, I beg your pardon, 176 for 5. Litton Das, what an innings that was. 78, not out. Always nice to get a little red ink alongside your name for the old average. 150 for 5, 27 needed off 2. They need a few big ones. That was a wonderful shot. Absolutely wonderful. Just the 63 metres, only a little chip. Go on, hit a few into that. 50 taka if you hit that in the full, the organic air bottle, 50,000 taka.
Niall, you are talking about Mustafizu 6, but he's been struck twice in his previous 2 overs. Imagine if Mahdi was there, it would have been a different game.
As a batting side, you always say take the team. Take it to the last over. You need 12, 13, you'll take that. I still think it's chases on. Thirdly, the way he has played so far, if you can manage to pick up boundaries at regular intervals, then you never know. You'll have to look at the field set by Mohammad Minton. What are his options here? If he's looking to hit, if it's short, he can go on the offside. Third man point inside the circle, mid off, cover inside the circle. Right leg side though. Well, that's good work by the keeper. That is good work by Liton Das, because that was absolutely pelted at him. Have a look at this. Shoreful, in his exuberance, trying to effect the run out. Have a feel for the keeper here. That could have been 4 overthrows. Keeper does really, really well there. Already happened once, remember, Masood Kazan Shoy got trying in the stumps and then give him 4 freebies. Very good from Liton Das. 20 boundary here. Top bowling. Power. Here we go. Farhad Reza, the old pro. IPDC boundary.
This shows the batting depth of Rajshahi. That was hit with brute power. It was full, it was pitched up. Farhad Reza went for it, went like a rocket towards back past the bowler. A welcome boundary that they needed more of those.
I think what was important that even though there was a fielder at long on, he hit it a little bit straighter and he had no chance whatsoever to get close to the ball. Very nicely struck by Farhad Reza. Just what the doctor ordered. 21 and 9 now. How many can you get this over? How many can you leave yourself against the fizz? Go again. Hits it well. Hits it really, really well. That's massive. Absolutely massive. Farhad Reza, you little Dixie.
Game on. A 6 followed by a boundary, and that was struck towards deep mid-wicket. Farhad Reza taking on the full, good extension, went all the way for 6, 85 meters. 10 of the first 2.
He's trying to bowl the Yorker, misses the length and allows the batsman to free his arm. It's a low pull dot into the stands. Oh, a bit of a discussion here. Already 12 minutes over. They need 15 and 8. If they can pick up another boundary here, it's going to be very, very close. Brilliant stroke play. Brilliant striking of the ball by Farhad Reza. The 4 he hit was like a cannon. That with the 6 was an absolute tracer bullet. It was a poor ball, yes. It's not where you want to bowl it for sure, but you still got to put it away. How often do you see a full toss hit to the man in the deep? One more boundary in this over. That's what they'll want. Pressure on the bowler now. Full toss again. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Gone. Full toss again. Does the trick. Shoreful has his revenge. Razor's got to go.
It was another full toss dipping into the right-hander, but this time he couldn't connect it properly, and Zia Rahman back at long on takes a simple catch in the end. Farhad Reza, he would feel disappointed if he would have been hit that away again. It would be match on, but still, game on. Joyful strikes for Chattogram. Farhad Reza, the pass for 12, 162%.
Strike. Football. Really well bowled. Good comeback. Sorrowful. Really good comeback there. 19 overs bowled, 163 for 6.
বিশ্বকাপ বাছাইয়ের ফিরতি ম্যাচ 4 ডিসেম্বর রাত 10টা লাইভ অন টি স্পোর্টস।
Was gone, over was called. 163 for 6. Well, this is a cracking game. 14 required off the last over. The Fizz is going to bowl it. Not the kind of bowler you want to try and take 14 off, but Nurul Hassan is an accomplished hitter. Ronnie T's with him. He's a good stroke maker.
I think the first delivery is going to be of mighty importance, because if he can manage to pick up a boundary of the very first delivery of this over,
Game on.
because if he picks up a single, then he has to be on this non-striker end. The Ronnie Talukdar has just come on to bat, will be on strike. What does he do? Does he refuses a single, look to hit boundary? Remember what Arifullah did.
Back away, slice it. Back away, slice. Slice it. Not far enough though. In the nice guy, should be taken. Is taken. Big, big wicket. And once again, the Fizz delivering. Just when his team needs it. Shamsur Rahman, safe hands.
It was high in the air. Another cutter from Mustafizu. He went hard on it. High in the air. Looks it. Shamsur Rahman made good ground and take a good catch in the end. Kept his eye on the ball till the last moment. Very good bowling from Mustafizu Rahman. Nurul Hassan departs for 8, 163 for 7.
Hassan has been dismissed, and that's a big wicket. Great bowling by the Fizz. Buchanan's the new man. Bowled well earlier on, picked up 3 for 30 in his form. He's going to smoke a few into the stands, but Ronnie T on strike. Likes to go leg side. In the air. Good effort. Really good effort. Single turn down. Single turn down by Ronnie T. That's interesting. We've seen this work already this tournament. Single turn down, then a few maximums.
The previous wicket, not this one. Ronnie Talukdar had no clue this time, but he's a proper batsman. He can take on. 14 of last 4.
Such a difficult bowler in any stage of the game. He's been absolutely at the top, swing and a miss. He's having a really great time with the ball. Mustafizu Rahman, 3 for 25. What a time to come in and pick up wickets when things were looking very good for Rashid. Always delivering the goods with the ball. Sensational stuff one more time from Mustafizu Rahman. He'll be disappointed. Nazmul Hussain Shanto. As a batsman, you've got to set yourself up for the slow ball. He's going to bowl probably five slow balls out of 6. So you have to set yourself for a slower ball and then react to the full pitch delivery, full pace delivery. So as a batsman, you've got to anticipate it's going to be coming down slow, as opposed to setting yourself for the full pace and then reacting to the slow ball.
Toe in, but gets it up. Here we go, Ronnie T. We've seen him do it before. On the length, full pace delivery, and he gets smashed. That's fantastic hitting.
It was on the floor, Ronnie Talukdar just went for it. Good shot in the end. Hit it the toe end of the bat, but still it went all the way for 6.
Shy, they need 8 and 2 deliveries. They need 2 boundaries. Maybe a 6, 1 more 6 here, and then 2 of the last. We'll have to wait and see. What does Mustafizur do? Well, he won't bowl full pace. He's going to bowl a slow ball, nearly guaranteed. 4! Perfect Yorker, but he gets no look. The Fizz inside edge for a boundary. IPTC boundary. Here we go. It's going out to the wire. It is. They need 4 in 1. What a change of fortunes for Nazmul Hasan Shanta and Rashai. The previous delivery was a 6. This one, a genuine Yorker inside edge. Batsman had no clue, but it's gone past the keeper and it's gone to the IPDC boundary. They cannot believe their luck. 4 needed on the last ball. Smokes one down the ground. Gonna keep running, chaps. Wow, the Fizz.
এক রানে
He
দিচ্ছে
got a bit of tap, but he's come good. Chapter ground, they win by 1 run. They keep their wonderful form going. Not his best right, but he still picked up 3. That's a wonderful, wonderful day for cricket, folks. Fine effort. As we'll say, Shanta on his trip. Ronnie T gave him a bit of hope. Chapter ground winning by 1.
That's how fickle this game is. 1 minute down and the next minute up. Mustafizur Rahman did really well coming in the last ball. It was real pressure on him, but still he managed to hold his nerve. Experience and top-class bowler.
Excellent. What a match we have had. The evening game. Cliffhanger. In the end, Chottugam go on to pick up another 2 points and still stay unbeaten. Liton Das was absolutely marvelous. It was all up to Mustafizur Rahman to ensure that Chottugam end up winning by just a single run. 3 for 37 and 4. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful run chase. Absolutely fantastic. Great effort. Hanisul played really well for his 58. There was good contributions all the way through. Shanto looked good, looked promising. Ashraful very slow. That was an interesting stage of the game. Mahedi, 25-17, but his dismissal was a really poor moment for him. He came in the end, whacked one out of the ground to give him a bit of hope. Winning